We do, and one of my partners, she's going to come on and speak about AI. She's the best in the world at it, right? But one of the recommendations, so let me know if y'all want this game. One of the recommendations that I have is one of the things that we used to do is we would go to a country, me and one of my best friends, and we would literally go record 5 videos of the same video, right? And I'm talking about we'll go do 100 videos in a day. And oftentimes when we're doing these 100 videos in a day, we are legit, it's 5 of the same videos. So what we now do is we'll film one video, a three. I want to go ahead and break down 3 steps to open up your own event space. Step number one, you got to find it. Go on Crexy.com. Step number two, you got to fund it. Leveraging OPM. Step number three, you got to automate it. Hiring a virtual assistant online jobs PH. If you're interested in learning more, click the link below. So what am I doing now? At the end of me doing a video, I stop, I pause, and I create 5 different endings based on the video. So if you're interested in learning more, share this LinkedIn post out with somebody. And again, I'm not on LinkedIn, so I don't know how they engage really on LinkedIn. I don't know if they're saying share this. I don't know if they're saying read this. But if you're interested in learning more, go ahead and leave a comment below. If you're interested in learning more, go visit my website. If you're interested in learning more, subscribe, and share this video. If you're interested in learning more, DM me the word this. So what did I do? I just took one video. I created 5 different endings. So now I got one video that now is 5 videos. So now when you do this with 5 videos, I got 25 videos. You do this with 25 videos, I got 125 videos. Let me know if this. So now I'm able to, and you have a virtual assistant do this. You're putting a different ending on the video based on the topic. So one of these endings is for YouTube. One of these endings maybe for TikTok. One of these endings maybe for LinkedIn. Is this extra steps? It is. Or you could just machine gun them, one video that goes across all the platforms. But for you, getting a corporate client from LinkedIn may be worth the time of doing 2 style videos. But for everyone else, I highly recommend you create 5 different endings, and you could do this one time. You could do your 10, 15 different videos, but 5 different endings in the same outfit, right? So whatever you're doing a video, or you could change it up. But I normally do 5 to 10 videos in one outfit and change. So every outfit you just do 5 different endings, right? But now you got enough videos that you're putting everywhere on all these different platforms. So I hope everyone here listen to what I just said. Like, we spent years not knowing this. Years not knowing this. So this allowed us to rapidly get done more videos a bit quicker. And I'm sure when Alicia come, I know there's some AI softwares that also can help do this and make this pretty easy. All right, all right, all right. Next up, talk to me. Love it. Got your cleaning company at the end. Let's go.
Miss
Hi,
Davis.
my name is Shante,
How you
and
doing?
I'm good. I actually am, and I do have my own cleaning business. But what my goal is now is to open up a group home for disabled kids that after they graduate, when they have nowhere to go because they have no capacity to actually do their own daily living. So my question is, um, pretty much it's how do I actually get the bigger building that I want to make it where it is 24 hours and not just like a daily group home for kids to come to. Like how do I present that on my Facebook page because I'm not good with AI.
Yeah. So one, to be honest with you, I'm not familiar with healthcare. I feel like you should definitely direct that to somebody who's done healthcare, who's because I can't tell you honestly, I really don't have an answer for you because I've never done it. I generally only give answers to things that I truly know or I have had experience. So I don't know how to get a 24-hour building based on all of that because there's certain stipulations and different things that are required. So I would say go on YouTube or find somebody who you could specifically learn home health care from. I probably wouldn't be your best person to be able to answer that question.
Okay.
All right.
But I do want to get into the AI of how to present because I am familiar because I've had a son. My goal is going towards that more now because I've had a son that actually was placed in a nursing home because he couldn't do for himself and recently passed because of
Sorry to hear
nursing
that.
home neglect. So
Mm.
that was,
So
I
so
want to
it's a
get it out
passion,
there
it's a
where,
passion for you too. You want to make it right.
yeah,
So yeah, I would
yeah,
definitely say you should talk with somebody who's had experience doing that. Find somebody on the internet who you think would be a good fit for that, that can who's done that for you. There's a guy who is Gooch, Brad Panther, a couple of those individuals. If you message me, private message me, I could send you a couple people on Instagram.
thank you so much.
Yeah, perfect, perfect, perfect. And read the chat. Some people gave you some resources in there as well.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Next up, what's going on, Queen?
Oh, it's me.
Yes, it is
Hello?
you.
Oh, it's me. How are you doing? How are you doing, Nia?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
so my name is Shaka Sis. I'm multi-creative. I have many disciplines, and my dilemma is trying to figure out how to group all of these things together and monetize it. So I'm a female MC. I'm a jewelry designer. I'm also a graphic designer. Sasa's calling me. Can you call Sasa and tell her stop calling me?
Yeah, I
Hello?
was just on a Zoom and somebody had the same problem. They're like, yo, somebody tell
Hello?
somebody stop calling me. Yeah, I hear you.
Yes, it's like my daughter, she's calling me. So I had to tell my other daughter to tell her to stop calling me. She's calling me again. Okay.
You can answer if you need be, and we can go to you next just in case it's important.
Yeah. Yeah, she's texting me. Can you call Sasa and tell her stop calling me, please? Use your phone and tell her to stop calling me. Okay. My apologies.
You're good.
Teenagers.
I
Okay.
already know. You know, they're
So
gonna keep calling until they get the answer they need.
yes. Okay, now she's calling her sister, so that's good. So what was I saying? I'm a multi-creative artist. I'm graphic designer, jewelry designer, rapper, actress. I also teach theater. I dabble a lot in AI. And I'm also a children's book author, right? So there's a lot of things that I do, and I managed to be able to get all of them like a little something done, but I don't necessarily know how to group them all together so that I can, I guess, be a key person of influence in that way. I'm also vegan. I promote healthy living as well. So that's my dilemma, I guess, trying to figure out how to market myself in a way
Yeah,
where I can
well,
combine.
write this down. Write this thing down. Um, it's very important to understand when you're in certain rooms, you only need to be one or two things. When you're in a certain rooms and environments, you need to be because when you say seven, eight things, I'm confused. And sometimes I'm not taking you as serious because I'm like, you got too much going on. Now, granted, you could probably do all of those, right? But I I hear confusion when somebody say I do like seven, eight things. And I do a lot of things, but based on a room that I'm in, I'm only sharing with you one or two things. I'm an owner of event spaces. I got a marketing company. I got a nonprofit. I got the list goes on and on. I'm a real estate developer, but I am basing who I am and what I do based on the people who I'm speaking to and who I'm serving. So right now, I own a digital marketing agency and I'm a coach. That's all y'all need to know. I ain't talking about event spaces. I ain't talking about not, because this is the realm that I am looking to help everyone in this moment. So one way that I think that can help you and others here, I want everybody to write this down. What is the highest and best use of my time? Question I gave y'all yesterday. What comes easy to me and harder to others? Another question. What allows me to make the most amount of money with the least amount of effort? So I'll give you guys a prime example. There's individuals who book me to speak to help them sell their products and services. I can go speak for an hour and I can make 20,000. I can make 100,000. I could get booked to speak. One of my buddies hit me today, said, "Hey, I'm gonna have an event." Da, 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 da. And I don't know if you guys ever see me speak at a live event. It's a lot of energy that I'm exerting. I'm running around like I'm transforming people's lives, like to another level. I said, "I'll do you a favor, give me 20K." Right? But think about that concept. It is the highest, that is one of my highest and best uses of my time, because I can go do something that I love that costs me nothing to do. Most of my speeches are done right here in my home office. When I'm done, literally 1 minute from now, I'll be with my wife and my kids, literally in 1 minute, but it's paying me that type of money. So that is one of our focuses, because it will give me the absolute most amount of money with the least amount of effort. I would have to work my last job entire year for that to happen. Right? So for everybody, you want to start asking yourself, what is the highest and best use of my time? And you need to write all these things down. You need to write MC down. You need to write like everything you said, and then start saying which one of these will actually pay me the most, and lock in on the one that will pay you the most, and give all of that your energy. And I believe that will be game changing. Okay, perfect. All right. I don't know if she's trying to unmute guys or talk, but we do got to go. Like, you can unmute her, but we got to go. What we did today, though, guys, we spent too much on the questions. Y'all really got to say my name is in question, because I haven't been able to get many questions answered the way I want. And our guest is here in the room.
Okay.
You're unmuted, Queen.
Yes. No, I'm good. I'm just saying thank you. I was
Okay. Oh,
recording. So I
oh,
was just
perfect, 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 perfect. And hey, there's a link. I don't know if his name is on here, Michael. Shoot him a message. Depends on what type of hosting you do. We may have something for you. So get with him on that.
okay.
Cool.
Thank you so
All
much.
right. Business and Grant Growth. Talk to me. What's your name, Queen?
My name's Adrian.
How you doing,
Can you hear
Adrian?
me?
Yep, loud and clear.
Okay. So listen, I talked to you before about my business, and it's with the Business and Grant Growth, certified grant writer with Coach K. So my question to you is, I am stuck here as a caregiver, and I know you said be in the room and stay in the room, but as far as the marketing side of my business, what would you advise me to do to be effective so that I can be successful too?
When you say stuck here, what does that mean?
That means that my mom's just recently diagnosed with cancer twice, and I have to be careful about where I go. I
Got you. Okay. Well,
yeah,
one,
yeah.
we're keeping you and her in our prayers. So basically, you can't be outside at, like, you got to be
But
very mindful.
exactly, I wanted to come to the graduation and all that stuff. I've put
Yeah,
back
but
a lot of
but but
stuff.
but you gotta put mine first. So I totally understand that.
Mhm.
So I would say, so funny as you were speaking, you know what dawned on me. So one of my good friends, he has a grant. And again, I don't know the legalities around this, so I'm speaking from not 100% understanding on this aspect that I'm speaking about. But he has a grant, and it's a $10,000 grant. The deadline is tomorrow, Friday, the 5th. and I'll try to actually drop it in here later, but it's for females, right? It's for ladies. It's a $10,000 grant. I'm going to go create me a template, right? And I'm gonna make the most elaborate responses, almost like a document. And I'm gonna go reach out to 20 different ladies. Hey, would you be open to me applying for, like, essentially, would you be open to me applying for you for a list of grants over these next 30 days? Any grant that we get you, we get X out of the grant. So it might mean 10%, 20%. Again, I don't know the legalities around this. Um, but what I need you to understand is imagine you get 20% of that grant that you're helping them get, right? You help them get 20% of that grant, and that's $2,000. They may be giving out 10 of these because you are a certified grant writer and understand what it looks like. You may go get somebody this grant and you may be making $2,000. So I think it got to be a point where you start helping more people get grants, and one, they're going to start talking about you, but you also need to be in a group these different groups adding value, letting people know things that they should be doing when they are approving for grants, things they should be doing when they are applying. And then I will be reaching out to as many local nonprofits, literally
All right.
picking up the phone, calling them, emailing them. Because here's the thing right now, I have a nonprofit. I will gladly give you 10 to 15% of any grant you get me. Why? It's money that I don't have. You're giving me money that I don't have. Like, what? Why wouldn't I let you do that? You go
Okay.
give me 100K. It's like, for example, if anybody go get my books in your kid's school, I will give you 20% of the deal. You go get me $100,000 contract, you can have 20% of it. I'm not in your kid's school right now. It called like you may know the principal, you may know the superintendent, you may know um yeah, so I will really lock in on just outreach since you can go places, outreach, just and give you very strict outreach. Like, yo, I'm gonna reach out to 10 people a day. I'm gonna reach out to 15 people a day. So something like that.
Thank you, because there is some two ladies that I'm working with, and they have funding from Mercedes and Atlanta Braves. So and I want to try to help them. So that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Hold on one second. Yeah, cool. All right, y'all. I'm gonna do one more question because we got our special guest here in the building, and she's about to bring y'all that fire. I need y'all to put fire in the chat. I need y'all to put fire in the chat right now. If you guys are ready and you guys are excited about our special guest, I want y'all to put excited. My mom just messaged me a young lady who was just up, and she just said, just so you know, because Michael, if you could get this to my mom just texted me. I want her contact. She's so sweet. So you go out and get with my mom, and you go do what we just talked about, and you go get us some grants. You know. So go in and get with my mother. She just says she wants your contact. So they'll go in and set that up for you. All right, all right, all right. Next question. Talk to me.
Hello, my name is Kendra.
Hey,
And
Kendra.
hey, how are you?
Good.
Um, so I'm in the tax and credit industry, but I am actively like working on building like a AI business solution based business. So like branding, content, like no code apps, things like that. Um, but I'm like just starting out. So I've taken like a lot of classes and things like that. And I've worked on things like not necessarily for businesses yet, but like for myself in my own business. And so I'm just now getting to the point where I'm like collaborating with other businesses and things like that. But so my question is, I guess if you could start over today, knowing everything that you know now, what would you do to scale quickly in this industry.
I love it. I love it. So there's two things that I would do. So I got a call 2 years ago, and I regret. Somebody in the chat, right? Regret. Two years ago, he said, "Bro, you need to go all in on AI. You need to be the black face of AI." This is one of my good friends. Like, be the black face of AI. I'm like, I basically pushed it off. Like, all right, bet, bro, thanks. But I wish I would have done it sooner. We got so much AI happening now in our business. Like, there's so many different things. And the young lady I'm about to bring up is the best in the world, leading authority on this, right? But I'm like, what if I would have done it 2 years ago when they said I would have had so many more things going? I probably had my own AI software. I would have so much more in line if I would have took action. Then somebody in the chat, write action. The name of the game that I want to continue to talk about is action. If you do not take action, it does not matter, y'all. So many people trying to figure out how to get to the next level. In order for you to get to the next level, you have to take massive action. So one of my regrets is that I didn't focus on AI enough. So right now, if I'm starting now, I am going to take the next 6 months, 3 months, 2 months, and learn everything that I can learn about AI. Why? Because there are so many businesses that are old and outdated that you now can go offer your services and coming in and AI their business. So you can go charge a company $10,000 and I'm going to go AI your whole business. I'm going to create your chat, your GPTs. I'm going to create this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And here's the thing. Right now, people don't want high payroll. So if I incorporate these 2, 3 things in your business, and it now saves you $5,000 a month in payroll, it's worth somebody giving me $10,000. So one, I would learn how to build my own AI agency where I am putting AI agents in people's businesses. And I'm gonna ask my partner if she's gonna be able to come back twice this week because she's gonna give you something today, but I might need her to go a little deeper on this as well. But so that's one of the things. Second thing that I would do right now is I will find a brand or a business that has a $10,000 product, $100,000 product, or whatever, and I would just go sell their product. It's exactly, I would literally just go sell their product, right? Like I would just go sell their product. Like why would I not sell their product? Right. So I don't got to worry about building a brand. I don't got like, yo, you got a product? Give me a phone, give me some numbers, give me some emails, and let me just go hit a list. And if you sell a $10,000 product and you get 10%, you're making $1,000. So those are, if I'm starting over, those are the two things I would do, but I would be giving everything I got to AI. I am weekly like I'll give you an example. Every day on AI, we're selling a $500 product that's being sold 100% with AI. Like it's no human involvement. Think about that. And not every day, every other day, but 100%. You message this number, it has a full conversation with you. It's all AI. Soon it's going to be a full audio conversation, all AI. So, guys, if you don't figure out how to incorporate this in your business, I'm unfortunately letting you know you will be left.
Yeah.
Like you're going to be, not you, Queen, in general, we will be left behind. It's not, like it's not going anywhere. It's only going to get faster. It's only going to get improved. So you need to, even on your job, you should be trying to figure out how do I also incorporate AI in what I do so I can become irreplaceable. So that's that. So guys, what I need us to do right now, if you guys are excited and if you are pumped up and if you're ready for this AI segment we're about to do, I need you guys to unmute, right? Very quick. I need y'all to go ahead and clap it up and make some noise. We're about to bring a very special guest on, but before I bring her up, I need to make sure the energy is all the way right. I need to see full screen right now. Before I bring her up, I need to make sure the energy is all the way right. So I need y'all to unmute. I need y'all to make some noise because this session that y'all about to learn.
Let's get it. Let's go. Let's keep going. Woo.
Let's get it.
Okay, Come
Yeah, these are your
on.
followers.
Let's go,
Bring
Queen.
it on.
Boss.
Yes.
Lisa Little.
Yes.
Lisa Little.
All right, guys. So here's what I want to do, y'all. I got to go ahead and do this introduction. When I talk to you guys about one of the leading authorities in the world when it comes to AI, this is all the big companies call when they need their businesses AI. This is who all the small companies call when they need their businesses AI. This is who everybody go to when they want to be a certified AI agent, where they're building this out for companies. This is who helps us with AI. This is who consults us with AI. This is who we work with to show and teach everybody who we get an opportunity to touch AI. It is but great honor to bring up a living legend, Alicia Little. What up, my sister?
Hey Neo, how are you? I'm so honored to be here. Thank you
How
so
you doing?
much for
The
the
AI
invite.
queen, as they are, and some people have already experienced you at our last event, so they already know the fire that people are about to get. So what I'm going to say to you guys right now, put your seatbelt on, grab a pen, grab a paper, grab a computer, and let's get ready to get to it. Alicia, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Neo. Thank you, Neo. I'm so excited. And I just want to tell everybody here, like, I just want to shout out Neo for a quick minute, because when this man talks, you listen. So there's so much that I've done in my business thanks to him. And I know a lot of you, who else can say that right here? Yes, give him a shout out. And the last thing that he said at the mastermind, how many of you were at the mastermind in Atlanta? Do you remember when he said you need to pay attention to social media? You really need to go all in on social media. So right in that room, I was speaking at the event, but I'm paying attention, I'm taking notes. And right in that room, I was like going all in on social media. So I hired someone that day to help me go all in on social media. So I have someone helping me now. And I spoke at Carnegie Hall last week, Thursday, which was such an amazing moment for me. So, such an amazing moment for me. And my video guy was there and he was documenting the whole process. It's completely changed. You have to check out my Instagram, but it has completely changed everything in our business. So, that's one tip that he gave us that I went all in on, one of the many that I went all in on. So, shout out to you, Neo. All right. And I see a lot of familiar faces here. So, hi, everyone. I'm excited to be here today. Let me show you what we're going to talk about. And I'm going to be going live. I'm going to show you some amazing things. First, I'm going to set the foundation. And I'm treating this as a workshop. So if you have questions, I expect you to put your questions in the chat. I'm passionate about AI. Michael has to tell me how much time I have, or I will continue to talk and teach you
Hey,
all
you
about
got
it.
30 to 45 minutes, however long.
Okay.
You got all night if you want it.
I know I don't have that. So, all right, got it. Good. Thank you. Thank you. So let's go ahead. See, Posey says, take your time. Take your time. Hey, Karen, how are you? Hey, Beverly, good to see you again. All right. So let me just show you this. All right. So excited to be here at the 7-Figure Digital Boot Camp. Listen, AI is the great equalizer. I have been an entrepreneur for 25 years now, 25 years, and never have I seen a better time to really grow, scale, and multiply a business than right now. I used to say that with social media when social media came on, but somebody posted it in the chat here, like AI is, the impact of it is far beyond the impact of when social media came to play. But the only question is, will you use it? And so my goal by the end of the session is for all of you to say that you are all in on AI. Some of you are already saying it. My goal is to really make sure that you say that. Again, my name is Alicia Little, and I do AI training, upskilling. I'm a keynote speaker for AI solutions. We have an AI certified program. So we certify consultants, we have prompt engineering, AI specialists, we serve from government agencies to universities to large corporations, small businesses, entrepreneurs, nonprofits, everything in between. I will say that tomorrow morning I leave to go train executives in the government. So I'm excited about that. And yeah, anyway. So what am I teaching you here today? Because that's what you care about. We're talking about training AI to align with your voice. If you have not done this, everyone needs to be able to do this. Some of you on here I see have already done this. The rest of you, I'm going to make sure that you do this. And then we're going to talk about creating digital products with AI now that we have defined your voice. We're going to talk about the rise of AI agents, which is 2025, something you need to pay attention to and be using. And then we're going to talk about the future of work and adapting to an AI-driven economy. So is everybody ready for it? Give me a ready in the chat if you're ready, because let me tell you something. This is game-changing, and my job here tonight is to make sure that you leave with, what was that word that Neo told us all to put into the chat? That you leave with action. You're going to leave with things that you're able to do and change different things and be able to build thanks to the next 30 to 45 minutes. Okay. All right. So Wealth and Air said, ready, let's go. All right, here we go. Listen, why does this matter now? Because the question isn't whether AI will reshape your industry, your profession, your business, the business owners here, but it's how you will position yourself. We're talking about you to thrive in this transformation. What is AI when we talk about AI? So we often say when we talk about AI, we talk about ChatGPT. ChatGPT is one AI tool. And then we've got ChatGPT, Gemini, like all these tools that are using artificial intelligence. And when we're talking about using artificial intelligence, we're talking about AI being the ability of machines to mimic human intelligence, and they learn from data. So we train them on things. I'm about to show you this. We train these AI tools on things, and of course they're trained generally, but then we can also train them on things to do work for us because we care about us, do work for us. So we'll talk about that in a minute. But at its core, AI is about teaching computers to think, reason, and act in ways that we thought were only possible for humans. And when you see your course creation and that kind of stuff today, you're going to be like, what in the world is going on? So here's the number one problem people have is that when they produce something with AI, it's so robotic. So how do you get it to be more human? All right, here's the question. Has anyone ever received an email or read something and they knew the author used ChatGPT? Like it is so obvious. They didn't even try to hide it, or they couldn't because they didn't just give me a me or a yes or an absolutely in the comments. Like you read it and you're like, come on, that was written by ChatGPT. You didn't even try. It sounds like ChatGPT. That's ChatGPT's voice. Kendra said the rockets and dashes are a dead giveaway, right? All the time. Or if it starts with unleash or unlock, we know it's written by AI. And then you get it and you're like, that's not even your voice. That doesn't even sound like you. So the first step is you have to train it. Somebody put train it in the chat. That's the most important thing. I want you to remember that right now. You have to train it. So we're going to use, good job, Charlie, Beverly. Eileen, Renee said, train it. Yes, yes. Business and Growth Grant said, train it. Greg said, train it. So ChatGPT is what we're going to use today, but can you do these with other tools? Yes, of course. But we're going to go to ChatGPT today. So at chatgpt.com, and I'm going to give you some magic prompts. Ooh, some magic prompts. A prompt is the instructions that you give AI on what to do. So you'll give like ChatGPT on what to do. This is called a prompt. So let me see where you stand first in relation to your AI expertise. So if you've never used AI before or barely have, that's a 0. Number 1 is you're a beginner. And number 5 is you're among the best in the world. Where do you fall? 3 would be like your average. 4 is like you're great. Where do you think you fall? Okay, we have some 0s. We have some greats at 4s. Wow. We have some greats at 4s. I love that. So 0s, 2s, 1s. Okay, this helps me so I know as I'm teaching. So if you do not have a ChatGPT account, I have my ChatGPT account open right here. This is ChatGPT. And you can go there just by chatgpt.com and signing up for a free account. All right. So a prompt is what we're going to type into ChatGPT. So if you look at ChatGPT here, you see where it says ask anything, and I'm just going to say, hey, or hey. That is where I'm typing the instructions to ChatGPT, telling it what to do. So that is the prompt. Okay, and some of you have paid accounts, right? I love it. I love it. I love it, Kendra. I love it. So the first thing that we're going to do with ChatGPT is what the average person will do. But after this, you will not be average. I'm going to ask ChatGPT for help in writing a speech on AI in the workforce. So here it is. It's writing the speech on AI in the workforce. And I'm going to read that speech to you right now. Okay, you ready? Now tell me if you think I've only been here with you for just minutes, most of you, for just minutes, but some of you on here know me very well. But tell me if you think this sounds like my personality, my style and tone. You ready? Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues and distinguished guests. Today, I stand before you to discuss a subject that's reshaping the very foundation of our workplaces and by extension, our society, artificial intelligence or AI. In this era of rapid technological advancements, AI has emerged. Crystal said no, right? Radish said nah. You know, Kendra, you gave me all the no's. No, no. Beverly gave me a thumbs down. Kendra gave me a yawn. Renee said you are more perky. You are right, Renee. Thank you so much. I love you, Renee. Shout out to you. And if we keep reading it, this is the type of content that puts people to sleep. Do not do this. Do not do this. This is what we call generic robotic writing. Beverly gave us a thumbs down for it. It gets a thumbs down. And I'm going to put it into an AI content detector and boom, it comes back as written by AI. It reads like AI. No surprise right there. And I never want you to do this again. So type into the comments to everybody else here so they can see it. Don't do that. Don't do that. No more generic writing, please, everybody. Right, for your friends and your clients. Just don't do that. Radish gave me all caps. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Never again. Prompt number 1. And I will give you all of these prompts when I'm done with this, putting this together. But here's magic prompt number 1. Some dash of magic. I would like for you to write for me as my ghostwriter. I will be giving you my bio just to get to know me and 2 transcripts of trainings that I've done or 2 articles I've written so that you can learn about me and learn about my writing, teaching style, and tone so that you can write for me, as me, do you understand? Now, when I first, back in November of 2022, opened up ChatGPT and started writing with it, boo, generic robotic writing. So I sat down and I thought, all right, if I want this tool to write for me, what do I have to do? What would I do if a human was sitting across from me and I wanted them to write for me? And I was like, oh, well, I would tell them to be my ghostwriter and I would give them my content to learn from. Boom. Now I train ChatGPT to do that. And so the second step would be, now that I told it to do it, it's going to say, okay, give it to me. So I give it my bio and my 2 transcripts of trainings that I've done. Now, if you're a writer, you're going to give it articles you've written. If you are a speaker and trainer like me, you're going to give it training that you've done. What if you don't have either? Does anybody here not have either? Give me a help if you need help. Okay, Candace says she needs help. Okay, if you don't have any training or any articles, I want you to grab this tool, voicecontrol.chat. I'm going to put it in the chat for everybody really quickly, and I'll show you why. So here's the thing, a ghostwriter needs to know your tone and style, and the person would say, give me things you've written or something in your tone and style. If you don't have it, what do? You're going to tell the story from childhood to where you are today to ChatGPT, because when you tell that story, right, you tell it authentically as you. You never try to be anything else but you. It's hard to even try to pose as someone else when you tell that story. Make sense? So what you're going to do is download this tool called Voice Control for ChatGPT. It's a Chrome or Edge extension. It goes on ChatGPT like this, and then you can press on the microphone and tell it your story. Do you want me to show you an example? Those of you that needed some help, do you want me to show? Okay, Candace said yes. Okay, so I'll show you an example. So I'm going to talk about my journey as an entrepreneur and how it started, but I'm just going to cut it really short as an example. So I'm going to press this microphone here. Watch my hands. They're in the air. Can you see my hands? Okay, right here. So you know I'm not typing. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so When I was younger, my mom bought me a book called The Babysitter's Club. And in that book, the kids set up a business. They were doing house sitting and dog sitting, and they created a flyer and put it in their neighbors' mailboxes. And when I read that, I said, I can do that. I grabbed my sister Lorette and we started creating flyers. We put those flyers that were handwritten in our neighbor's mailbox. And 2 days later, the family across the street called us for dog sitting on a weekend. And this is how our business began. Right? Okay. So I just pressed, a dot in there so that it could, the period, so that it could stop typing. But then I would go on to say, all the stuff that I did and to now. And when I'm telling this story, can you tell that I was just telling the story? I'm not trying to give a speech. I'm just telling the story. Yes, you can see that? Yes. All right. So now you would go to ChatGPT and change this prompt a little. You're going to say, I will be giving you my bio to get to know me and the story of my childhood to where I am today that was told by me so that you can learn more about me and my writing and teaching style. Got it? You would just change it like that. Yes, Z Posey said totally genuine. So say got it in the chat. If those of you that needed help, you now got your help and you got it. Yes? All right, perfect. All right, good. Candace, thanks for being the fastest typer. All right, so now here's magic prompt number 2. How would you describe my writing style and tone? How would you describe my content style to someone who wanted to write exactly like me? What's the name of a person that has this job to write for you and they want to write exactly like you? What is the name of that person or the role of that person? They're a ghostwriter. So right now I'm saying, describe my writing. Yes. Shandia, yes. So how would you describe my writing style and tone? How would you describe my content to someone who wanted to write exactly like me? What phrases do I often use? How do I start a conversation and how do I end one? Like, come on, tell me about myself. So I put that into ChatGPT and you can see right here, based on the transcripts you provided, here's a breakdown. My writing style and tone. Here it is. Writing style and tone, conversational and friendly. Why, thank you, ChatGPT. It's always very positive, by the way. Instructive and expert. You guide the listener through complex concepts with clear and step-by-step explanations, showcasing your expertise in the field. It goes on. Content style, phrases I often use, and starting and ending a conversation. So you see it says starting a conversation. I start with an energetic greeting. Can you see what's in that first red box? Somebody type it in the chat for me. What does it say in that first red box, how I start a conversation? Hey, you're right, Kendra. Hey. So I usually start, hey, it's Alicia. Welcome to this episode. Hey, it's Alicia. Welcome to this training. And then how does it say I end the conversation? So that is the second red box. What does it say when it says I end the conversation? Right. Kadisha, bye for now. Bye for now, everybody. So now ChatGPT has been trained on my style and tone. If you think that I should test it now, give me a go in the chat box. You think I should test it? You think I should test it? Yes, Amber. You think I should test it? Come on, Cher. Cher says go. Let's test it. Boom. All right, now I test it and it's writing yes in my style and tone. Let's read it. All right, you ready for this? All right. Here we go. Hey, it's Alicia. Diving into the world of AI in the workplace is like opening a door to a room filled with gadgets you never knew you needed, but now can't live without. It's exciting, a little mind-blowing, and honestly, a total game changer. So buckle up and let's dive into this together. All right, picture this. You roll into your office or you slide into your home office chair with your coffee and boom, there's an AI assistant ready to tackle half of your to-do list. All right, so let's go down to the third paragraph. But hold up. Before you start thinking, wait, is AI here to take our jobs? Let's be real about it. So everybody says, definitely, Renee says, definitely more like you. Kesh says, so much better. What do you think? What do you think? Love it. It got your style, right? Says Crystal. Dr. Tonya says, wow. Radish says, fire. Amber says, much better. How does it start off? What is the first 2 words it starts off with? And why does it start off with that, Candace? Why does it start off saying, hey? Do you remember why? Let's go back. You said it. starting and ending a conversation, right? It knows how I start and end a conversation. You see how this is all tying together now, right? And then, yes, I trained it to know my style. Amber says, hey, hey, it learned your greeting. Yes, yes. Precious, hey, hey, is how I start a conversation. Good job, everybody. Give yourselves a round of applause. You're doing really well. So, and then you see the third paragraph. I say, behold up all the time. Have you ever heard ChatGPT say, behold up? No, it doesn't. You know, in its generic robotic writing, you will never hear it say, but hold up. But if you listen to my trainings, you'll hear me say that all the time. All right. So let's look at the end. How does it end? Right? What is it saying right there? How does it end? Can you see? Look all the way at the bottom, right? Ziposi says, bye for now. That's how I end the conversation. So what we're going to do now is we're going to test the before and the after. The before. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues and distinguished guests, today I stand before you. The after. Hey, hey, it's Alicia. You know, diving into the world of AI in the workplace is like opening a door to a room filled with gadgets you never knew you needed, but now can't live without. Do you see the dramatic difference? Somebody give me an emoji that's dramatic. If you see the dramatic difference in it. Yes? Boom. Kendra, got it. Yes. And then Precious, I love it. I love it. I love it. Good job. Good job. Charlie, yes, got it. Yes, Renee. So when we're looking at this, now I'm going to put this into an AI content detector and it passes as human. It passes as human written content. What in the world? But was it written by a human? No, but it was written in collaboration with human. Now, this is the foundation of all the content you're going to write. We're going to create some digital products now. You guys got it? You guys got it? You guys got it? What can you write now? Somebody tell me in the chat, what can you write now? Now that it knows my style and tone, you would do the same process for yourself. What could you write now? My book. Yes, Precious could write her book. What else? We're going to create an ebook, Brandon, in just a minute. Crystal said any and everything. Yes, yes, yes. Kadisha said you could do your homework. You could create a journal. You could create a book. You could create a class training. Michelle said it, everything. And Ariane said all the things. Here's the thing. You can write anything and everything now once you have trained AI in your style and tone. So should we create an ebook or some course content? Who's ready for that? Do you want that? Is that a good idea? Is that where we should go next? Yes? All right. Okay, you're ready. You're ready. You're ready. You're ready. You're ready. Let's do it. Let's create some content. So I have my training style and tone here. First of all, let me give you this gift. This is the custom instructions process that we went through. So I'm going to give you the link to this. I would like for you to write for me as my ghostwriter. Prompt number 1. Prompt number 2, how would you describe my writing style and tone? And then prompt number 3, which we didn't go over, but it's here, rewrite it in the first person as if I'm describing it to my ghostwriter. Because you want it to be, you know, how like my style and tone is. You just want it in the first person, okay? And then inside of ChatGPT, you're going to go into your settings and then click on personalization, and where it says custom instructions, right here where it says what trait should ChatGPT have, this is where you're going to paste your style and tone in the first person, which this one says, my unique style is blah, 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 blah. Sorry. Right? And when you paste it in here, this is what this is what ChatGPT will use for all of its writing. So it says, what trait should ChatGPT have? Ignore it, put your style and tone in here. And then at this bottom right here, you're going to put your bio and then you're going to click save. And now anytime you open up a new window in ChatGPT, it's going to write in your style and tone, right? So everybody got that? Perfect. You got it. You're welcome, Charlie. Kesh says this is a game changer, a game changer. All right, let's repeat it one more time. So let me actually switch to my other account, and it's easier to show you. So click on settings, click on personalization, and where it says custom instructions, this is how you can customize ChatGPT. It says, what should ChatGPT call you? Alicia Little. What do you do? AI consultant. What trait should ChatGPT have? Put your writing style and tone in the first person. Ignore what it says. Should ChatGPT write formal, da, da, da. Ignore it. Put your style and tone there. Trust me. And then at the bottom, you're going to put your bio, information about you, so it knows who it's writing for. So now, anytime I ask ChatGPT to do something, write an article for me on living your best life against all odds. Whoops. And challenges that might pop up. All right, I don't know, something motivational. How does it start off? Do you see that? Hey, living your best life. Now that's a journey we're talking about. Life throws curveballs, right? Challenges pop up like unexpected guests. I love that. But guess what? You've got what it takes to tackle them head on and still come out shining. Let's break it down. So do you see how this is my style and tone? Those of you who know me, or if you feel like you know me already, doesn't this sound so much more human-like than ChatGPT written content? Watch this. So if I properly, okay, everybody says way better. I'm just gonna take a minute to prove it to you because I want to prove it to you because you need to get this. I'm going to turn this off, my style and tone. I'm going to turn it off. Let me refresh this, open up a new chat. And then we'll see if I refreshed it enough. So now it's not writing in my style and tone. It's writing in ChatGPT style and tone, living your best life against all odds, thriving in the face of challenges. Life is unpredictable, filled with highs and lows, twists and turns that sometimes seem overwhelming. Whether it's personal struggles, career setbacks, health challenges, or even a global crisis, Now, it is not that this content is incorrect, right? It's just that it's not me. Is it you? It's not you either. You have to go through that process to create your voice and your style and tone. All right. Okay. All right. Got it. Crystal said, I love the let's break it down. Yeah, that's how I would talk. So let's go back to settings, back to personalization, and let's turn it back on. All right. And then I am going to go back to what we were just writing. I can do it again, actually. Let me just do it again. And I'm going to use, okay, yeah, I'm on this account. It's all right. So let me actually go back to what I just finished writing in my style and tone. All right. So very different. We all agreed it's very different. I talk in short sentences. So he said, oh, and let's talk passion. What sets your soul on fire? I don't talk in long, drawn out sentences. This is mine. Lastly, gratitude. Yeah, I have a whole sentence with 2 words in it sometimes. So, hey, it is what it is. But what if I wanted to make this more professional? I'm going to say, okay, now I need, I need this as an academic paper. Rewrite it to be technical and academic. Boom. All right. So now we have it as a technical and academic paper. It's citing sources. So now we can change what we want about the article, but it's still based on our style and tone. Does that make sense to you? Everybody's got that? Yes. So, all right, I'm going to go to my personal account really quickly. And I am going to, let me make sure personalization is on. Okay, great. And now we're going to create quick course content. So what do we want to create a course on? Anybody want to create a course on anything? Shandia says, wow, I needed this 16 years ago in college. I know, right? Come on. So is this the same process for writing in your voice in DeepSeek? Yes. Or you just get your voice from ChatGPT, save it, and then tell DeepSeek you want to write an article, and this is the style and tone it needs to follow, and it will follow it. You can do that for any of the AI tools. Got it? Beekeeping, becoming a hair colorist, the importance of financial for use, becoming an author, teaching someone how to decorate a cake. All right, good. Google reviews, funding, business funding, credit repair, teaching children how to illustrate children's book. I love it. Let's do business funding? Who is business funding? Mother of motivation. Mother of motivation, what's your name, Mother of motivation? So let's go back to ChatGPT. I'm on the latest version 4.5. And I am going to say, I, Alicia Little, would like to write a ebook on business funding. Boom. Can you create an outline for me and incorporate my journey with business funding, which is, and I'm going to tell it my journey with business funding. So the key to writing great content with ChatGPT is to personalize every aspect of it. Somebody put personalize it in the chat because we need to remember that. Otherwise, it's a book about business funding, but where is you in the book? Where is your story in the book? Huh? Personalize it. Yeah, you got to personalize it. So here it is right here. When I wanted to get into flipping houses, I was looking at how can I flip more than one house at a time? How can I flip a house without using my own personal credit and my own personal money? And that's where my journey started with business credit. The first time I flipped a house, I put it in my business name and I got a loan to pay for the house using my business credit, and I was totally blown away by the whole process. It took me 3 months to really get started, and I went on to flip 11 more houses that year, and now my passion is in teaching other people how to do the same. My cars are in my business name on my business credit and not my personal credit, and my journey with business credit has been so empowering to my personal and business growth. All right. Period. True story. So, boom, let's go. So now it's going to create the outline and it's incorporating my personal journey and highlighting my relatable storytelling style, right? So let me pull it over here. Okay, so funding your dreams, how to build and leverage business credit to accelerate your business growth. Here's the introduction, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. You guys got it? You got it? You see it? So when chapter 7 says the mistakes I made so you don't have to, is this now my ebook? Yes. See, the problem that people have when they write content with ChatGPT is they don't put them in it. They don't put them in it. And so now every every piece that I'm going to write, I'm going to personalize it. Watch this. Watch this. All right. So I'm going to tell ChatGPT, let's see. So where should we start? Where should we start? Let's go back up. Introduction. I want to start with the introduction. Let's do chapter 3. Okay, let's start off by writing chapter 3, part 1. How does business credit actually work? I would like for it to be about 1,000 words in length, and I would like for you to incorporate my story in it. And something I want to add to that story is that I had heard people were using business credit, but I didn't know how it actually worked till I took the time to learn it. And it doesn't take a lot of time, but you need to know some fundamentals of business credit to really be able to leverage it. And once you do, you can leverage it over and over and over again. So did you see, oops, it's still typing. There we go. So did you see how what we did? Oh, I shouldn't have done it like that, but okay. I'm using I should have had it all write it in ChatGPT, but it's okay. We're gonna get there. So did you see what I did was I incorporated my story in that part. Again, you have to do it in every section again, incorporating that part. All right. Does that make sense? So you're incorporating that part. Okay. Now watch this. So Dr. Tonya, well, I know you wish you knew it before writing your last book, but can you use it to write your next one? Give me a yes if you know you can use it to write a next one. So how did it break down the categories and the challenges? So what it actually did was I told it, if we go back here, I told it that I wanted to write a book on business credit, and I gave it my background on business credit. You're not going to write an ebook on something you don't know and don't have a personal story around. And then it gave me the outline, right? The outlines here. And then now it's writing chapter 3 for me. So you can see it's writing chapter 3. So it's saying to me, all right, here's chapter 3, part 1, written in your warm, conversational, and enthusiastic style, incorporating your personal journey and insights. This is what ChatGPT is saying. How's this feeling, Alicia? Let us know if there's anything else you want to emphasize or tweak. So how does it start off? Hey, so you probably heard about business credit and wondered, what exactly is it and how can it help me? Let me tell you, I was exactly in your shoes once upon a time. I heard people throwing around the term business credit, especially in real estate circles, but honestly, I had no clue how it worked or how powerful it could be. I just knew people were flipping houses without their personal money or credit, and I was intrigued. And trust me, once you grasp the basics, you'll see why business credit can totally revolutionize the way you do business. Here's the thing. I had big dreams of flipping houses, but here's the kicker. I wanted to flip multiple properties at once. Problem was, the idea of tying up my personal credit and cash made me nervous. And that's exactly what sent me diving headfirst into the world of business credit. What did you think about that? What do you think about that content right there? What do you think about it? Yeah. So somebody's going to be up all night geeking out on this. Strong, very relatable, so engaging. Boom, it is. This is how you go through and you write your whole book. If you do not sleep tonight, your book will be written before midnight and it will be done. Your ebook will be done. Give yourselves a round of applause, but we're going to take it a step further. And I'm going to say, okay, ChatGPT, I am also creating a course on this. Can you turn that part of chapter 3 into a script that I can read on a teleprompter? Boom. Come on, let's go. So Keish says, let me get my caffeine. It's going to be a good night. If I mispronounce your name, I do apologize. So Michelle says, being a 3-time published author now, when I use this, they will never think I used AI cheating this time around. Never. Would you think that I used AI to write this? Come on, somebody tell me the truth. Would you think what I read to you, does that sound like ChatGPT? Right? No, never, no. Right? Never. Nada, not at all. You are so right. No one would know. In fact, I have a client who just got published by a major publisher. His book will be in bookstores. And I did tell the publisher, because I have the relationship with the publisher, that it was written with AI, and I explained the process that I do. The publisher and the board of the publishing company said they had no idea when they first got the book that AI was involved at all. But they said an overwhelming yes, fast. And disclaimer, they do know the book was written in conjunction with AI, but they do not care. They said it will be an amazing book. So, all right. Okay. So now it's written it in a script format. And so blah, 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 blah. So now it's reading in a script format so that I can read it on camera. So now that I can read this on camera, I will use a tool called Big View. And with this tool, Big View, say this, hang on one second. It's on my phone and I can upload the transcript to Big View and just read it. And so now I can read it. I would put it this way, and my modules are done. There's so much more that we can do. So let me step in and show you the next thing. They know because they ran it through an AI detector. The publisher didn't know. The publisher said, no, it's not written by AI. And I said, disclaimer, it is. I'm telling you it is written in conjunction with AI, and this is my process. And the publisher said, it does not matter. The book is going to be published And they've agreed to publish 2 more books this year for that same author, and they know it's going to be written with AI. So, all right, let's move on to, well, that's okay, Crystal. Time to go again. Let's go again. Let's move on to talking about AI agents, All right. So the reason that I want to talk about this is, is because this is the future. And I want to tap into this just for 5 minutes, if you don't mind. Is that okay? Do I have 5 minutes to tap into AI agents for you? Right. So I gave you the foundation, and we need to continue moving and continue teaching you how to now take that course and create video content with it, all this kind of stuff. But I just wanted to give you the foundation so you know what's possible and you know you can do this. I know all of you here can now do this and follow this process. Now we're moving into AI agents because you can incorporate this into your digital products, into your business, and this is the future, and the future is now. So this is my AI agent, Monica, and she answers my phone.
Let me ask you, Alicia, can you hear me first? Can you hear me?
I can, yes, yes.
I got to make sure before we keep going, I need to see the chat going crazy in thanks. Or I'm going to tell Alicia, we can't even go another 5 minutes. I need to see the chat going. Are you guys excited about, how many people here just know y'all want to work with Alicia? Like, like, Neil, whatever y'all going to have for me, I need to be a part of it. So I want to know if y'all sure y'all want this 5 minutes. The chat need to go absolutely crazy right now. I've been on here taking notes. I'm on here watching it like, yo. All right, I think they're ready for more. Go ahead, Alicia. Go do your thing.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Can you tell this is my passion? I totally love this. I would be here all night with you if I didn't have an end time. So anyway, let's look at Monica right here. So Monica answers our phone. The voice you hear at the beginning is Monica, and she's actually an AI agent. And then you hear someone else who called our office. And we recorded part of the conversation. So I just want you to listen to the first 15 seconds. You ready? You ready? All right, here we go.
It's a great day here at AI Innovision.
Can you hear that?
An AI voice assistant on a
Yes,
recorded line.
you can hear it.
How may I help you?
At an event in New York, and I wanted to learn more about what you guys do and the services you offer.
We specialize in helping businesses integrate artificial intelligence into their operations. Our services include AI consulting, workforce development, AI optimized solutions, keynote speaking, AI strategy development.
Right? I'm going to stop it right there because then they continue to have a conversation. She gives her phone number and her email. But do you know what happens with this conversation? So Monica is qualifying the person for us that she's talking to on the phone. And Monica is then, let me show you the next slide right here. By the way, Monica only charges me $97 a month to work 24 hours, 7 days a week. I love Monica. Go, Monica. So the tool that we're using here is called Smith AI. But a person calls, Monica answers, and then Monica walks people through a process, answers the calls because she has been what? The word starts with a T. Has Monica been what? Monica has been trained. Thank you, Candace. Monica has been trained on our content. She has all of our company documentation that a customer might ask for. She has our FAQs. She has the links to our website, to my free book. Boom. Call my number. Monica will lead you on the right path. So do you know what happens if you don't answer your phone in your business? Do you know what happens if you don't answer your phone? Having a phone number makes you more legit, yes, but what happens if you don't answer your phone? You lose business, right? You lose a customer. Kendra, you lose the money. You miss the money. Don't do it. So here we have real-time syncing with over 500 integrations. So what Monica does, she's programmed with us. She puts the customer information into our CRM. She then adds it to the Google Sheets. She sends the customer a text message with the links they requested. In this case, she sent the lady a link to my head of business development's calendar, so his Calendly link, and then she sent her the link to download my ebook for free. Boom. Thank you, Monica. All right. And then let me show you this example here. So just listen to this and then we'll cover what it is. All right, here we go. Welcome to today's session on artificial intelligence.
Hola a todos, soy Alicia Little y bienvenidos a la sesión de hoy sobre inteligencia artificial.
Now, translating for me today is Angelina. She speaks over 30 different languages, and she is one of our artificial intelligence staff members. Say hi to Angelina, everybody. All right, let me go ahead and start the presentation. I am going to share my slides and let's get started.
Muy bien, voy a comenzar la presentación. Voy a compartir mis diapositivas y comencemos.
So Angelina is one of our AI team members, right? I'm going to fast forward. We're using a tool called HeyGen. She's an interactive avatar. So she is not, I don't want to say real. Let me mute this. I don't want to say that she's not real, but she is 100% AI, right? And she is trained to be my translator when she comes on to training sessions with me. This is interactive live on a Zoom. She comes on the Zoom with me and translates for me when I'm speaking to an audience that doesn't speak another language. Did you guys get that? And here is where Angelina is in our marketing department's organizational structure. Do you see her? She's a floating member because she goes between marketing and training. But the thing about this organization structure is that you see the people in green. Someone typed the word green in the chat. I want to really point out green in the chat. The people in green are humans. The other representation of people are AI agents. That's right. Our translator is an AI agent, our business coach, our feedback coach, our copywriter, our press release writer. They are all AI agents set up to help the humans be more productive and more efficient and do the tasks for us. Got it? Got it? So I'm going to show you one last thing and then wrap it up. So I'm going to go to my Google Drive and show you this thing because you need to see this. This last thing is something you really need to see. So I call it slide 35. Let me find it really quickly. Here we go. It's actually me. All right. Last thing with AI agents. So I have AI-ified myself in so many different ways. We'll talk about one of the ways. So on the right-hand side, my right-hand side over here with the microphone, that is the real me. On the other side is my AI agent of myself, which we call AI Alicia. AI Alicia can come onto a Zoom meeting and answer questions. She's trained on my data, on my information. She can answer questions, do a little bit of teaching, Q&A, and I can send her to 1,000 Zoom meetings, 1,000 instances of her at the same time. It maxes out at the same time. So 1,000 Zoom meetings she can attend, answer questions on my behalf, ask her any question you want about AI, ChatGPT, whatever. She's uploaded with my training from my knowledge base while I'm in Jamaica, drinking a pina colada. I'm going to play 10 seconds of it for you. Is the most popular that ChatGPT likes to use. One of the most popular copywriting frameworks is AIDA, which stands for Attention, Interest, Desires, and Action. This so trained off of my content and she shows up and teaches in my style and tone. This is where we are in this wonderful world of artificial intelligence. You guys get me? This wonderful world of AI. Let's recap what we did today. We started off with the foundation that you need to know, and that is that you need to train AI before you ask it to do anything for you. Train it first. I have a framework called the TADA framework. We only covered the training part before you ask it. Hopefully we'll connect again soon. I can teach you more, but train it before you ask it to do anything. Please, please. It will make you amazing. We taught you how you can write your first ebook, how you can turn that into a script to create your first course. The tools we use so far, ChatGPT, voice control, chat. So those were two of the ones that we used. And then we moved over to talk about AI agents that you need to pay attention to because you're going to multiply yourself. Who's ready for multiplying yourself? Right? Who's ready for multiplying yourself, right? So multiplying yourself. And so as you multiply yourself, you are going to use AI agents to answer your phones, to do your translations for you because you are global now. Somebody say, I am global now because you are so global. You can train anywhere in any language. You are going to create your own avatars in the future to show up for you so you can multiply yourself, multiply your impact, and most importantly, multiply your what? Somebody say money, money. Multiply that money, money, money. I just want to say thank you all here. Thanks everybody here for coming. And now tell me if you are all in on AI, type all in on AI in the Chat. Charlie says I'm glitching. Am I AI? Am I glitching? Really, Charlie? No, this is the real Alicia here. I did not send my AI. I am transparent. So when I do send my AI, her name is AI Alicia, so that people know that there. So everybody is ready to be all in on AI. Yes, I see it. I'm all in. I'm all in. I love it, everybody. I love it. I love it. Listen, there has never been a better time to really be all in on something. This is the AI revolution that we're in right now, the AI revolution. And the key is, I asked you this in the beginning, right? The only question is, are you in on AI? How are you going to leverage AI? No better time. You have the opportunity right now to grow, build, and scale like never before. We're still in its infancy with artificial intelligence. Jump ahead of the line, ride the AI wave all the way to the bank. I love it. You guys said that you're all in. Michelle said, let's see, Chandla, did I pronounce that right? Oh my gosh, I'm looking for a bilingual translator. I'm floored. Yes, I did an event to people in the Netherlands that only speak Dutch. Me, I did an event and they all could understand what I'm saying because I had my translator there. I did an event in India for people that only speak Hindi, and my translator was translating for me. And the list goes on and on. It really is an amazing time to be all in on AI. I think I had one more video for you with me translating, but we'll play that another time. So thank you so much, everyone, for the time here. Neo, I wanted to say thank you.
Whoa.
Thank you so much.
Was that good, y'all? I need to know in the chat, was that good or was it good? Alicia, I'm gonna need your help, right? Every single night, we give them 3 to 5 homework assignments, right?
Yeah,
I
sure.
want, like, tomorrow, I really want them to come and, like, yo, I got this done, this done, this done. I'm really excited to see who's going to get a full ebook done and ready to go, right? So one of the things that we do when we do these challenges, we push you to the limit in homework. We're giving you 5 to 15 things to do every single night. So I want you to see if you can help me and give them 3 homework assignments right now
Sure.
that they can do
Sure.
based on this AI. And while we do that, while you're thinking about that, right? I want to know right now, who wants more? Like, who wants more, right? Like, who's like, I gotta learn from her. I gotta figure out how I can get AI agents in my business. I gotta figure out how I can Can y'all imagine being able to learn all of this information, then inject it in your business? And you got people working around the clock for you 24 hours a day that they never call out. They never say, I don't want to work. They never say, I don't feel like typing this. They never say, I don't feel like doing this communication. They never say, I want a lunch break. And it's not right. I want people to have that. But do you guys understand the concept of having 7 to 10 people work? My monthly payroll is $200,000. We're decreasing it with AI. And I'm letting you guys know, if you do not get with this, you will get left, y'all. So stay tuned. Alicia and I will be talking about something that we got very special for you guys.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be honest, it's going to be for a limited amount of people. If you know you want that investment, if you know you want to be a part of it, someone in the chat say me. We are only working with a select few people to help you truly understand this AI game. So I'm excited about I already know what you're currently doing with a group that we have. Oh my.
Yeah.
And what's coming up? Oh my. So when you guys hear about this, I'm letting you guys know. Be ready. It's going to blow your mind. So Alicia, if you got anything you want to share, and I might have to ask you to come back Thursday for 15 minutes because we did something on. When we talked about the memes and the other, it was crazy. So I might need them to see a little bit of some of that too, because she rushed through the AI agent thing, y'all. She asked earlier, "Do I got a couple hours?" I'm like, I wish, but we got to honor our time with you guys. We're already over by 17 minutes, but we did want to make sure we over deliver. So Alicia, I'm gonna see if you got 1 or 2 assignments or 3, and then I'll give them some and we'll release them for the evening.
I do. So the first homework, are you guys ready for some homework? Can I give you some homework? All right. So the first homework assignment that you have, and I'm going to put it in the chat right here. So I'm going to put 1. So we know that's number 1. and I'm putting the custom instructions there, is to train ChatGPT in your writing time. And I don't care if you're using another AI tool. I just want you to train it in your style and tone. So going back here, this is homework assignment number 1. Go through that flow that we did, and it's written out in its simplest form here. Everybody good with that? Yes, that's your first piece of homework. All right, your second piece of homework, I'm going to write it here, is an ebook outline. You can do it. Do your ebook outline. Create that outline and make sure that you're putting your personalization in it. So that's homework. Not going to make you write a whole ebook for homework, but you got it if you got your ebook. You know, that's a start for you. And then the last thing that I want you to do is around AI agents. I want you to think of 8 agents, and I'm going to put that in the chat. All right. I want you to think of 8 agents that you know you should have in your business. So let me go back to our org chart. And so we knew we needed a press release writer. Press releases are really important to us. A copywriter, an email marketing writer. Our viral scripter writes our scripts for TikTok and our social media content. Franny is our feedback coach. She's amazing. So what Franny does is when someone on my team creates a, PowerPoint for me or writes something for me, they give it to Franny first for feedback on how it can be improved before it ever comes to me. And then I'm like, yes, it's approved. So that's something that I needed because I was a bottleneck in my business. So while you think about your agents, think about what are some bottlenecks I have in my business that if I created these agents, they could get done faster, more efficiently, and kind of take me out of the loop a little bit. Press releases were another bottleneck for me. I couldn't write my quotes. I couldn't review them quick enough. So I want you to create 8 roles. Like, what are these roles that you need in your business? And think of it in terms of tasks and roles. Copywriter, because you need copywritten, email marketing, right? Like specific things that you need in your business. Is that good? So that's only the 3 things. So you're going to get your tone and style, create an ebook outline after you've done that, and then identify the roles that you need in your business so that later on, those of you that decide to work with me further, we can create your AI agents for you as long as you've defined them. So I want you to really take some time to write down, okay, what are those roles that I need? Like, I've always wished I could have a copywriter on my team, but I didn't have the salary to do it, to hire someone to pay their salary. So then copywriter is one of the things on it. Does that make sense? Everybody got it? All right, those are good
Wow.
homeworks for you. You can do that tonight.
Powerful. If you guys got a lot of game right now in the chat, say I did. Like, if you are pumped up and excited, everybody say thank you, AI Queen, in the chat, y'all. I need everybody to say thank you, AI Queen. And I want y'all to rate, what was this call worth to y'all today? Like, we're only on day number 2. Is this 2? We're on day number 2. Are you kidding me right now? Day number 2? You got to be kidding me right now. Wow. So anything more than what I paid for. Let's go. So Alicia, thank you, my sister,
Thank you.
for coming on here, taking your time to really deliver. We're going to go ahead and reserve that special opportunity for about 10 people. I really wish, I'm almost like, man, I wonder if should I offer this now, but it's like it's too early. It's like so we're going to come back in, but I just want to say be ready, y'all, because if you guys get this opportunity, I want y'all to understand the concept of you're about to have you a 6-figure a month workforce that you don't got to pay 6 figures a month. Think about me paying 200,000 a month times 12. Can anybody tell me what that is? That's over $2 million a year in workforce. So my biggest regret, once again, was I did not start sooner. So huge shout out to Alicia for coming on here, dropping the amount of game that she dropped on here, y'all. So yeah, so Jay said, yo, this just saved me from hiring a workforce. Facts. And granted, I love people to get jobs. I love hiring y'all, but man, what the things you could do with AI is absolutely incredible. So Alicia is based in Georgia. So you guys are going to hear more about her. We got something special that we put together that is going to go crazy. So guys, we're wrapping up for the night. I want y'all to literally do the things that she said tonight. I want you guys to write down my like tonight. I want to see ebooks getting complete. I want to see ebooks getting complete. Yeah. So what we're going to teach you guys, you'll be able to run an entire AI agency. Your whole business will be an AI agency where you go into other people's businesses and you put in their AI agents in their business. So I'm literally, would it be helpful if I could see if she come back on Thursday and spend 15 minutes? Let me know if that will be helpful for anybody here. Come spend 15 minutes sharing a bit more with the things that the agents could do. She rushed through that, y'all. She normally spends a couple hours. She's literally the most dynamic person when it comes to it. So that's going to be our evening. I'm about to turn this thing back over to Tucker. If we got any additional homework assignments, let's add them. But the three that we mentioned from Alicia is going to be very important that I need us to do. Tucker, I want to add about 2 to 3 more other pieces of homework assignments because I want to make sure people are moving forward and taking immediate and perfect action. Right. Tomorrow we're going to go deeper on social media now. Now that we got our digital product, now we're going to go ahead and talk about how to market it. We're going to talk about how to get yourself out here. We're going to talk about how to scale, right? And then we're gonna go deeper and deeper and deeper. So I'm excited for you all. And I'm pumped up. I think this is gonna be an incredible day. And let's keep this thing moving forward.
Awesome. Thanks, Neo. And well, guys, that's a wrap on our day 2. What an absolute changer of the session it is. Before we go, maybe let's give just a massive shout out to, of course, the AI queen Alicia for that incredible deep dive into maximizing AI. Let's give her a round of applause. Let's just unmute quickly and give her a round of applause, everyone. There you go. Thank you so much. And if you're walking away today with a new AI strategy to try, just drop an Alicia Rocks in the chat. Thank you so much. Please send my regards as well, Alicia, to AI Alicia, Monica, Angelina. That is the coolest thing I've learned today, Mike. And what I love about our job is like the hosting, the emceeing, the co-hosting in here is that not only do we get to connect with all of them, but we also get to learn powerful new skills that makes me personally more efficient. Do you agree?
I think Lay, you may get replaced. We may put a AI Lay in there.
Maybe not yet. I'll make
Who
an AI
knows? Who
lay,
knows?
so I still got a job or a business to secure
No, I'm
my.
just joking. It could be a good thing, though. It could be a good thing to do. So thank you so much, Lay. You also additional homework as we wrap this up. Number one, I'll say this. I want you all to go post your biggest takeaway in the WAP community. All right. Not everybody has joined that community yet. I just dropped the link in the chat. I just dropped the link in the chat to go join if you have not joined yet. All right. Jasmine, I like your message, Jasmine. I'm reading what you guys are saying. So go into WAP and share your biggest takeaway. So do everything that Alicia mentioned, but go and WAP and share your biggest takeaway. Why? Because there's hundreds. We have over 600, I think now almost 700 people in that community that are there waiting to converse with you. And you can use that as accountability, y'all. One of the biggest and best assets to my growth over the past decade has been accountability, right? With the right accountability in your corner, you can do anything. So be intentional about your accountability. Go join the WAP group and go in there and share your biggest takeaway. Okay, now listen, a few reminders. I hope you guys didn't leave yet. A few reminders. Tomorrow, we are hosting our next morning mindset call at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me say it again. 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. We will be hosting that same accountability call. Okay. So make sure that you all are tapped in for that. Make sure you're tapped in for that because you will not regret it. Who was there this morning? Who was there this morning for the mindset call? The beekeeper was there. I love it. I love it. I love the little tagline on your name. Karen was. You can ask anybody if you weren't able to make it, ask anybody in the room. They'll tell you it was life-changing. It was fantastic. It was amazing. So make sure, I know it's early for some of you West Coast peeps, but be there tomorrow, 8 a.m. You won't regret it. Make sure you're in the WAP group. I see somebody said I didn't get the link. Make sure you're in the WAP group, Danielle. It was sent via email, text, and in the WAP group, okay? I think there was like 100 plus people on there this morning. So I got a few other announcements. Platinum and titanium. Reminder that on Thursday night at 5 o'clock, write this down if you're platinum and titanium. Thursday night at 5 o'clock, we're hosting a networking night for you all in Zoom. What is a networking night? We're going to be doing speed networking in Zoom, allowing you all to connect, share wins, share resources together. It's going to be really fun. All right. It's not speed dating. All right, y'all. It's speed networking we're doing. So make sure you guys show up ready to network. It's going to be super fun. We're going to have a good time. All right. So let me see. Let me see what other announcements. Oh, I got some more. Oops, I'm missing some stuff. Here we go. So tomorrow morning mindset call, Thursday at 5 p.m. Platinum Networking Night. And I'll say this, the replays have been put in the WAP group, okay? I don't know if you guys have went in there, but they're in there. Tonight, this one will take a few minutes to load up, but just know the replays have been put in there. So if you've been looking for those, like where are they at? They're in the course area inside the WAP group, okay? So make sure that you all go ahead and join that community so you can check out the replays in there. Is that cool? We all clear so far? Just put clear in the chat if we good so far. And make sure. All right, I know I'm giving you a lot of information. Noemi, we're going to be emailing and texting you on Thursday for that link. So just watch out. All right, watch out for that. So tomorrow, though, we're going to be starting same time, same place at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for VIP, Platinum, and Titanium. If you are general admission, we will not start until 7 on YouTube tomorrow and the rest of the week, okay? General admission, you got to watch in YouTube unless you upgrade to VIP, Platinum, or Titanium. Titanium, just a reminder, those that just purchased a Titanium recently, we will have a mastermind April 12th. We're going to be emailing you the information this week. If you're a Titanium member, it comes with April 12th mastermind in Atlanta, Georgia, that you can come join in on, okay? So we're going to be emailing the information this week. Our team is finalizing the plans. So if you want to upgrade general mission, if you're here and you're like, I would love to upgrade, I'd love to get access to that in-person mastermind, you can do so. You just message our team here. It's at sevenfigurebootcamp.com/support. And the team can get you the right upgrade link depending on where you're at and what ticket you hold, okay? So with that being said, you all, I've gave you so much information. I'm going to try to put that in the WAP group along with the homework here in just a few minutes. So watch it in there. I'll pin it and I'll tag everybody in the WAP community. But everybody give it up to Lay for being here, helping me co-host today. She just a reminder, this is her first week. I think she's doing amazing. She's learning and she's not being replaced by AI. Okay, so just want to make sure we say that up front. So big shout out to Lay. Thank you guys so much for being here. We will see you all. We will see you all tomorrow. You guys ready for tomorrow? Just put yes in the chat if you're ready for tomorrow. Let me see in the chat real quick before we wrap. Let me see. Are you guys ready for tomorrow? We got a lot going, y'all. I feel like we've already, whatever you invested, I feel like we've already done 10x that. Can you guys agree? Like we just over delivering, and we actually have a surprise. We got a surprise tomorrow, and we have a surprise on Thursday. And I can't tell you. I wish I could tell you all the surprises we have in store, but I may get in trouble. So I'm not going to tell you all the surprises. But if I could tell you anything, I know I'm going long. I'm talking a lot, y'all. I don't know why. But if I could tell you anything is don't miss a day, because if you miss a day, you're going to miss a surprise. And there's 2 surprises that I know about specifically that I'm like, they do not want to miss that. They do not want to miss that because if they do, they'll be saying, what? Neo, Michael, what? You should have told us sooner. No, you had to be in the room to hear these. All right. So with that being said, y'all, we are officially going to wrap. You guys can go ahead and hop out. We will see you all tomorrow. And yeah, we appreciate you guys for being here in the boot camp. Chat very soon.
Thanks, everyone. Goodbye.
You don't take that plunge, what is it really costing you? So I don't know any person that's really serious about taking their career to the next level that would want to take this opportunity.
This experience just been amazing. amazing being able to be around like-minded people. Sometimes you come to events and you think you need the whole blueprint, but all you need is one play, and I got 3 plays. I know I'm definitely going to make well over $5 million this year. I would definitely recommend this to everyone that I know.
Listen, I've never been to something like this before. The environment, the games that Neo gave us, like day after day after day, you know, it was just like, so it was very amazing, very interesting, and I'm just pumped up. I'm ready to go and make money. My goal was to make $1 million, and Neo said double it. So I'm gonna go harder and make it happen. I mean, the sky is the limit. This is something that every entrepreneur needs to go through. If you're like very serious about your craft, if you're very serious about making money, if you're serious about growing, this is what you need to do. You need to put yourself in this type of environment. You need to work with coach like Neil, and you'll see, your life will be totally different after that.
I believe like once your mind is expanded to a new concept or idea, it's hard to go back to its original way of thinking. What motivated me was drug dealing, was cars, was clothes, because that's all I saw. That's what I thought success was. And again, my favorite quote is once your mind is expanded to a new concept or idea, it's hard to go back to its original way of thinking. So I started to believe I can have this stuff. And I made a decision like, man, enough is enough. I gotta take ownership of my life. I can't keep hoping and wishing something's gonna change. I gotta change it for myself. 14 years later, man, I haven't looked back. I operate with one term. It has to work or it has to work. And I've been a full-time entrepreneur ever since that day when people were saying, yo, you never gonna amount to anything. I started to be like, yo, maybe you're right, but I'm gonna make a change. I took ownership of my life. And fast forward to now, I'm a serial entrepreneur. I run a nonprofit. I've been helping so many people start businesses all around the world. And I just love being free and just changing lives. So who Nehemiah is just a free entrepreneur who just really love giving back and putting other people in position to win and live their best life. Commit first, figure out the rest later. So many people, they never get started because they trying to perfect the process. I'm talking about start posting. People like, yo, how do I make more money online? Are you posting every day? Are you being consistent? So that's the first thing I tell anybody, start posting. Next, give your gift away. Most people miss out on opportunities because a paycheck is not tied to it. So for years, I've been giving my gift away on social media. I've been learning about what's working, what's not working. And then once you get good at that particular gift, now you can monetize that, whether it's with ebooks like you show, whether it's with courses, whether it's with different products and services. And all you got to do is begin to market. I tell people all the time, if they don't know you, they can't flow you. Can't flow you. Like so many people right now, they are really good at what they do. They're the best bakers, they the best cooks, they the best chefs, but they the best kept secret. No one know they exist because they're focused and worried about, oh, what if I post too much? Say I'm posting too much, such and such, mate. I'm not worried about what no one is saying when I'm posting. I got 2 objectives when I'm posting. Either for you to support me or you to unfollow me. Either way, I'm getting results.
Hey, my name is Tevin, owner of TaxWiz. I'm here at Neo's Mastermind. Man, he been cooking. And he gave us all the plays on the digital products, how to scale quickly. You know, we about to implement these plays and take it to a whole nother level. Thank you so much for, you know, everything that you gave us. And we about to, you know, really run it up now.
What's going on? My name is Chef J-Rob. Came here to grab some knowledge, some good nuggets and gems, and I'm leaving with so much more than that. A lot of things that I can actually implement in my business. I don't have a digital product. Really am able to use the tools and the knowledge that I received today to really open up a whole nother entity to make me thousands and thousands of dollars and hopefully millions come soon. So I appreciate the time and the knowledge, and it's been the best event that I've been to this far.
Yo, listen, man, CEO Samaya here at the Miami Mastermind with Nehemiah. Listen, man, so many jewels, so much game-changing information, man. So much information. I can go to take one of these plays and I can go ahead and make 10 times my money that I spent to get here. Listen, if you're not at the next one, if it is going to be the next one, I'm not even sure, make sure you get there, man. I met a lot of people, man, a lot of networking, a lot of great information, a lot of impact, man. Listen, make sure you hear it next time. I mean, don't miss out.
Here is worth far more than I paid for it. I almost feel like I cheated him. I mean, I picked up a couple plays I can run as soon as I get back to California that'll make double or triple my money back. You know, I'm seriously considering joining whatever upgraded program it is because the value I got here was exceptional.
Mastermind, not really understanding what it was going to be, how it was going to be, what to learn, what to expect. I just knew that I came out, I was going to come out richer. I've made some of the best connections with some of the best people, with some of the best minds in the industry across multiple industries. I've already made $10,000 since I've been here. Okay, that's just off the plays he's giving me, man. So if you ever want to learn, be greater, be in greater rooms, be in the room where your mind and your pocket aren't the biggest, and you can learn and you can grow, this is where you need to be, man. I don't care what the cost is. I don't care what you got to do to sacrifice to get there. Just get there, because this is where it's at.
Ever thinking about hitting up one of Nehemiah's events, it's a no-brainer. You have to do it. Every time and time again, he delivers. Every time I think that I know everything, it's something I don't know that he shows up and proves to me. And 10 out of 10, if you think about coming, go.
I've been with the Inner Circle since June. Man, I've been here before. I listened to Neil speak before. Every time he gives you something new. It's a lot of value of what we received today. Very good information. I'm always learning something new with Neil.
Hi, my name is Michelle Cannon, and I'm a serial entrepreneur. I came to the mastermind over the last few days, and I had an amazing experience. One of the things that I can say is that Neil has inspired me to take my business a little bit further. I teach, I do taxes, I do so many different things, but he has taught me to narrow some things down so I can gain control of how much money that I'm going to bring in. From this point on, from this day moving forward, my intentions is to make sure that I make at least $500,000 before the end of this year. Moving towards next year, at least $1 million or 1.5.
Inspiration. I know that God brought me through this test to be a testimony to others, right? I know that that's what I'm here to do. This accomplishment is just so that I can be a vessel and show you you're next, right? I did $1 million in 10 months. I want you to do it in 3. I want you to do it in 1, right? I don't want to be the high mark for success. I just want to be an example, and I want to put my hand back and say, let's go. You ready? Let's all go together.
Clap it up. Yeah.
I feel like in my business I had hit a ceiling and that something was missing, and here I feel like I found exactly what that missing piece of the puzzle was that I need to take my business to the next level. Not only that, I got to connect with a lot of other like-minded people, a lot of people that know things that I don't know, and I was able to pour into other people as well. But the value that Nehemiah provided, as well as all the guest speakers that he brought in, really is what I needed to take my business to the next level. So one of the things that really stuck out to me was my biggest aha moment was making a big deal out of everything. So sometimes I struggle to come up with content. I feel like I'm telling the same story over and over, but if I make everything into a moment, a big deal, then I'll have a lot more stories to tell. I have a lot more milestones to share with my audience, and I won't run out of content or ideas as fast. So that's definitely something that moving forward I'm going to implement immediately. It was definitely worth the investment. I know that I'll make my money back. It's just a matter of when, and that's honestly up to me to execute the information that I learned here. But it's easily a lot more valuable than what I paid for this mastermind. He could easily charge double or triple the price for the value that Nehemiah provided. The people that are on the fence, I would say really sit down and think about what's holding you and your business back. Most of the time it's knowledge. Most of the time it's something we don't know, and you don't know what you don't know. So unless you go out and get that information, then you're gonna stay stuck. You could read books, you can go on YouTube, but it's nothing like someone that's done what you're trying to do, someone that's on the level that you're trying to get to, speaking to you directly, answering your questions, providing you with the blueprint of how they got exactly where they are, and just having that access to them, and then the other people in the room that are either levels above you or also trying to get to that level. So that's honestly invaluable, and that'll save you a lot of time. You'll waste a lot more money trying to figure out how to do it on your own, rather than just getting the knowledge, setting yourself up with the people that have done it before.
Hey y'all, it's Coach Courtney. I am a financial strategist. I teach people how to make 6 figures in 4 months, something I've done for over 10 years now. Listen, this conference was amazing. Like, no sales. This is absolute real. This man over-delivered for us, with the private jet experience, to staying at this mansion, to really just going above and beyond, to be super attentive, find ways to serve. Not only did he serve us, his wife served us, his mother served us, and be able to just tell us how to really impact our lives personally and professionally. There is no way possible that somebody could leave here seriously and not be able to 10x their business. For me, I know that I'm gonna make millions with this. I'm gonna rock all the way out. I'm going in. He hammered business content, he hammered social media marketing, he hammered it all, and I'm just super grateful. I can't wait to be a testimony because it's been life-changing for me. Thank you, Neo. Thank you, Circle of Greatness. I am about to get it in, y'all.
How you doing? I'm Calvin Cannon Jr. from the Financial Literacy Network. I'm a professional entrepreneur, also a real estate investor. Coming out here to this mastermind, it's unbelievable, guys. Before I got here, I was in 6 figures. When I leave here, I'm gonna be in 7 figures. I guarantee it. With Neo's help, my team, we're gonna do what we gotta do to make it happen. Truth is proof.
This mastermind has blown my mind. We're only on day 1. The social media game alone is gonna change the entire way that I approach my business. And I think because of that, I'm easily taking away 200 G's, 300, 400. I mean, this is going to be an easy 6-figure move for me. So thank you, Neo, and thank you for putting on a great mastermind.
Low money, low energy. Yeah. Y'all don't, if I'm up here, dog, y'all tapped out. Y'all not even here no more. Man, if I came, hey guys, so I'm gonna show you how to make $1 million, man. So you start this way, you on that table sleep. No energy. How you do anything is what? So I'm telling you, y'all got to show up and give life everything you got every day, not some days. When? Every day.
My man. What's up, bro? Congratulations, man. There you go. How you feeling?
Feeling good, man.
You know
Feeling
what?
good.
I didn't know you lived in L.A.
I just moved to LA, yeah.
Cool.
Just moved to LA.
The company not structured in L.A. though, right?
No, come on now, you know better than that.
Yeah,
You know better than that.
When people like L.A., I'm like, bro, you got to get out of there.
You got to get out of there.
But he's a tax strategist. He know the move.
Yeah, so let me get you out a story real quick. So I've been watching Neo for a year. Every free video, every free thing out on YouTube, I'm watching it because he's giving away so much game. Everybody say value. Value. This man been giving me value before he even knew me. And so by the time before he had seen me, before I had met this man, he had made me $46,000, okay? So when I came up to him at Circle CEOs, I'm like, bro, this ain't my money, this your money. You know what I'm saying? You done made me this money already. If you made me $50,000 for free, what you gonna do when I get in the room? So I paid him that day, and then I got in the room, man. And I don't know if y'all know about me, but I'm from the south side of Chicago. Lost my mom at 14, lost my dad at 16. I'm not even supposed to be here.
Never heard none of that.
You know what I'm saying? So for me to be able to find myself as somebody who's not a rapper, not an athlete, to somebody who I can see myself in crushing it, man, he's inspired me more than he even knows. So I want everybody to know whatever y'all went through, whatever y'all went through your childhood, how you start is not how you finish. Okay? How you start is not how you finish. So if I can do it, everybody can do it too. Let's go, y'all. Let's get it.
Let's step it up. So Carter's going to be speaking about saving taxes later. Carter, one quick thing. You ran the book play, birthday book play, and you lived in Columbia, you vacationed in Columbia for a month.
Then I lived in Columbia. Yeah.
How did that feel, and what was that final thing that said, I got to join the inner circle? What was the...
Well, so here's the power of getting in the room so quickly. When we joined the inner circle, Neo took us to dinner that night. It was June 24th. My birthday was July 25th. He like, your birthday next month, what you doing for your birthday? I'm like, going out. He like, what you selling for your birthday? I'm like, nothing. He said, stop worrying about spitting the bag on your birthday. Focus on making the bag on your birthday. And he said, if you don't have a product by your birthday, you're doing yourself a disservice. I created a new ebook bundle within 25 days, ran the marketing play, ran the traffic play, and I made $100,000 while I was traveling Colombia with my best friend. I paid for the whole trip. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So it's about making the money. It's about making lifestyle. It's about inspiring the people around you, and it's about bringing up the next person. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about what you think you can't do, because I still need to believe in myself more. But trust me, guys, like, if I could do it, I swear to God, everybody in this room could do it too.
What's going on, everyone? My name is Siobhan. I am here at Neo's Mastermind event in Miami. It has been an incredible experience so far. If you're not here, I don't know why. I'm easily going to make an extra $100K in the next 2 months alone if I don't make it in a day. All right, so the next time he has an event, make sure you're here.
What's up, guys? My name is Noble Langliori at Noble Living. What an amazing event Neo has put on this weekend. From this event, I can say that I can make anywhere from 50 upwards to 100,000 plus in the next 3 to 6 months easily.
I feel as though that I'll be able to make 100K with my business. Neo gave a lot of game with the digital ebook, with just on going on live with different partners, different game. Definitely come over here because you're gonna learn so much game and make your money grow so much.
So there's a couple of reasons. One, I hadn't done this before. You have. I mean, that's just, I know that I don't know how helpful that is to people, but I think a lot of times, for me at least, I can kind of get in my own head about my context, what's going to work with what isn't going to work. But like when it comes to stuff like this, I didn't know. I hadn't done it before. That was one. And then two, you've been successful with it. It's really that simple.
My name is Aaron. I'm from Oklahoma City. Everything I heard from the mastermind so far from Neo, I'm just taking in all the game. I'm taking in all the jewels. One thing he said is, in the marketing space, you want to make sure you make everything a big deal on social media. So as soon as I get back, I'm going to execute on it. So something I'm going to implement immediately as soon as I get back to the crib is just the frequency in my content. Like I should be putting out content every single day and just actually getting to experience like how others execute on that. Like I gotta get back to it. Was it worth my investment coming to Neo's mastermind? I say absolutely yeah, because even like outside of what we're learning, like I've already connected with several people. Like we're gonna do business together. We're gonna build business relationships. So it's just a win-win, and it's my first time ever coming to a mastermind. So like, hey, I love it. People that's on the fence are taking Neo's mastermind. It's just one thing he always say. He say, action takers are money makers. So like, I didn't have to be sold to this. I know the value that he brings. You see it all day on social media. So I just took action, and now I'm here, and I'm gonna level up.
Bro, I ain't playing these games no more. I'm coming for heads. But seriously, ladies and gentlemen, when I got in the room, it was something different. I've been in business for myself since I was 18, but as soon as I stepped in that room, immediately I started learning so many different strategies. So thank you, bro. But also I want to say thank you to all my brothers and sisters inside of the inner circle, because it's like Kelly said, it's like a family reunion, right? We getting together, we helping each other out. Like we just taking each other to the next level, right? It's not one person I can't pick up the phone and be like, yo, I need this, or what you think about this? Like it's crazy. So I tell everybody on my team, bet on yourself, invest in yourself, get in the right rooms, right? Get in the right rooms. If I didn't do anything else this year, I got my ass in the right rooms, and the money is crazy. All right.
The experience is always amazing. I think Neo knows how to throw a party, man. This is a great event, great information. Everything is lovely. If I make less than $20,000 a week, I'll be disappointment. I recommend it to everybody that's serious about their business. Like, if you really want to grow your business, if you really want to get to the next level and expand your knowledge, this is the place you need to be, period.
True story. My father died December the 18th, 10 hours after I signed up for the inner circle. But I made a commitment. I made a commitment to retire my mom in 2022. I wanted to retire my dad, but I couldn't do that. But then guess what? I came out here and just tapping into this community, and Neo just pouring into me. Man, I'm so pumped. I'm so motivated to go back to Dallas, and I'm about to make minimum $1 million this year with the information he gave me. And so yes, this was 100% worth it for me. Like, you need to think about the opportunity cost. What are you losing by not tapping in? That's the question you need to ask yourself. What is it costing you by not signing a dotted line? Trust me, 50,000 is nothing compared to the millions you can make. I'm in a room with people that are making so much more because they just took the information and they implemented. So I urge you, don't even hesitate. Don't think about it twice. Tap in.
This experience in Puerto Rico has been amazing. Just everybody, the whole team, giving each other gems, and then Neo pushing me past my fears with that zip lining. It was crazy. Just off the information that he gave me, minimum $100,000 a month. That's what I'm thinking. I should hit 1.2 million easily. I feel like that everybody that I know, everybody that knows Neo needs to sign up for this network because it's amazing. It will push you past your fears, and there's no limits to what you can do.
This has been such a powerful experience. Better than I could have imagined. The value that I'm getting, the connections that I'm making, the tips that I'm getting, just straight fire the whole time. So I'm definitely stepping into the 2 Kilometer Club this year, no doubt about it. I will 100% be recommending this program to my network as soon as I get my voice back. I'm completely willing. I'm completely confident that if anyone took my recommendation, they would thank me.
I think it was amazing. I mean, we're a group of entrepreneurs. I think Neo is doing an amazing job with putting those people inside of a room with a whole bunch of high level and high earning entrepreneurs. So I'm blessed to be around some great sparring partners where
partners where I know it's only going to take me to the next level. Man, if I can modestly say, easy another $2 million.